This is for the whole world, and this is for my son. And I want him to know he's 5 years old. And I want him to know something. When he get older, when he hanging around schools or hanging around a lot of other people, when other people kids have more than you, they gonna say that you're jealous. But remember, they lied to get where they at. They went against everything to get where they at. And this is for my son. Don't worry about what they have, because some of them kids' parents lie to get where they at. And right now, we got lies going on in Dallas and hip hop and in that courtroom, and they gonna try to apologize where the prejudice feds, with the racist Texas should lose their job, and Donald Trump. I want my kid to know this. Other kids gonna say you jealous when their kids have more than you. Don't be jealous. Their parents lied. All of them lied in this industry, and they lied in this America when they don't stand behind God and truth and understanding each other. They went against everything and went against God to understand something that's bigger than them. My son in Atlanta, Georgia, I need him to know something, and his stepbrothers. When you get older, when those kids have more than you, they lied. They lied, God say. And they gonna act like we jealous when they lied to get to the position they is, and they went against everybody else, and they went against God for their prejudice use, for their own value use. I told my son, you could do anything that you put your mind to. Let your creative mind show. When I show him my work, Kevin Gates, I'm not in it for those things. I realized something when I was with Sabina, with Mirza, we did music and character. Me and Mirza didn't want the same thing. Me and somebody wanted kids, wanted family. We didn't want the same thing. We didn't want a hip hop. We didn't want the same thing. And when you realize something, you didn't want the same thing. You wanted kids. You didn't want the same thing as everybody else. Mirza wanted the music. I came around because we wanted to see each other. And over there, but my brother tried to tell me about something that he had no knowledge of. No knowledge of. He don't know what certain things happen and why things happen, why things took place. And he don't know, and I told him don't speak on things that he does not know, and only I can explain those situations and give a reason for it. And give a reason for those things that he trying to play like that. And I told him, no, you got no reason to talk about my religion. That's not how that's gonna go. That's not how we gonna play this. And he trying to put his world into my world, and that's not how it's gonna go. That's not how it's gonna go to work. Cause things, you know, when a brother said how things could go good for you, things did not go so good for me. When you was doing what you doing, I'm in summer school, I'm doing stuff, and I'm always on track. You know, you want to, things did not go good for me. But I'm not going to sit up there when a brother have a problem and he got his own life. No, things did not go good for me, but we're not going to play this game with your partner. And I told my brother, anybody, I'm going to summer school, I'm doing stuff. Sabina, know I'm busy. But don't try to play me and play with my mind games and try to do that like you don't know a damn thing, brother, while you got your own situation. And I'm going to college, and me and Marissa and Sabina, and we up there hanging out, and I got to go to summer school. Ask Demira and ask Emily Cavalick. Ask Emily Cavalick and Patrick where I be at after school and during school time. I'm helping out at elementary school. When they was little kids, I used to run and set up spacewalks, and we go into nursing homes, acting up, and then I go to summer school at Creeview. So I go to summer school. So where you at when you're talking, don't speak about stuff. He trying to put his mind out there and don't speak about stuff you got no reason to speak about. And he talking about how things did not go good for me. On my first year of school, I remember going on a job interview, It took me about 3 weeks. We started going looking for jobs and starting to doing all that. And I over there by Creekview, they used to have they got a Walmart. They used to have an Albertsons there. And this guy at Albertson was very prejudiced. And he hung up in the co-op teacher face. And you know what we did? The teacher said, heck that, we kept trying. So every year, that first year, we kept trying to move around my schedule while we go to jobs, we go to colleges, we go to thrift stores, we go to businesses. And we don't always spend our time in the classroom. We go to elementary school, we go to nursing homes. We go to those things. But my brother trying to say something, no, we're not going to play this game what you're trying to put out there. You know, he trying to put something on me. No, don't do that. Whatever you got on your mind, don't do that, man. I had to tell him, don't do that. Don't speak on stuff that you have no business speaking on. Don't do that. And I told my brother that. Don't do that, man. Don't speak on my relationship. Don't speak on when you have no business. You're not in there. Don't do that at all when you're talking about school, we're talking about education. I've been on the light talking to other kids, and I've been telling them about my ideas. On here, we've been talking a lot of things about ideas, about school ideas, and kids like the ideas. And I have different, my bond is not going so good here, but other people in other schools, and we talking about school activities, and I was talking about apps, and the other kids like the app that I was talking. That sounded like a good idea. So if I'm in California and I'm talking about ideas for kids, and talk about, we talked about pep rally. They should have a pre-prep rally where kids can have a pre-prep rally and they can have games. They can put PlayStation, bring their game system, they can play Madden, basketball. You have a pre-pep rally and you have a regular pep rally. So you have 2 pep rallies. You bring games and you bring your PlayStation 4. You can have 3 TVs that the school can have games. We've been talking about how activities for things and pre-pep rallies, apps. We've been talking about all of those things from last year to talking about school ideas. So when I'm on my broadcast, I'm having a different bond with different teams about different things and different about mathematics, about borrowing numbers and equation. I tell them we all learn in a different way. That's how we learn. My teacher taught me how to learn, so I was trying to show them how we do things in a different way and how we do things. So why should I sit up there and argue with you and do things that I should not be arguing with at the end of the day? But let me tell you something. I want everybody in that courtroom to lose their job. And I told you about no. I want every prosecutor to lose their job. You're not get Judge Kennedy to lose their job. Do what is right here. Everybody, the feds that's involved, I want them to lose their job. Do what is right here. And I got to say, right, don't play dumb in that courtroom. Don't play dumb, Governor Abbott. You know the prosecutors and Judge Kennedy have to go to jail. And the feds and the state attorney have to lose their job. Ain't no apology happening. They have to lose their job. Everybody that's involved.